Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 23rd, 2013. There are 13 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 4:30 with the Economic Development Committee chaired by Councilor Robert J. Hass, Jr. One item on the agenda, and that is revenue projections for the proposed casino at Suffolk Downs. At 5 p.m., we move on to the Ways and Means Committee chaired by Councilor Brian Arrigo. One item on the agenda, pursuant to Council Order 13-188, this is regarding the request of Mr. Robert Mahoney to discontinue a certain portion of Austin Street. At 5:30, the Legislative Affairs Committee, chaired by Councilor Arrigo, has one item also. Pursuant to Council Order 13-178, a motion of Councilors Arrigo and Penta relative to the establishment of a citywide resident permit parking program. At 6 p.m., we have the City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of members. On to calendar item number 1. Pursuant to Council Order 12-022, this is a joint meeting of Verizon, Comcast, and National Grid to discuss ongoing utility work. Calendar item number 2. Pursuant to Council Order 13-233, hearing has been called as ordered upon the proposed loan order CY 2013 CWSRF construction project emergency funding for the Winthrop Avenue sewer lines. Calendar item number 3. Pursuant to Council Order number 13-211A, a hearing has been called as ordered upon the proposed loan order CY 2013 DWSRF planning project number 3851 in the amount of $250,000 for the purpose of financing the planning and GIS implementation of a citywide water automated meter reading system. Calendar item number 4. Pursuant to Council Order 13-211B, hearing has been called as ordered upon the proposed loan order CY 2013 DWSRF planning project number 3833 in the amount of $7,350,000 for the purpose of financing the construction of a citywide water automated meter reading system. Calendar item number 5. Pursuant to Council Order 13-213, a hearing has been called as ordered upon the litigation bond authorization in the amount of $1.75 million for the Macaria versus City of Revere settlement. Calendar item number 6. Pursuant to Council Order 13-214, hearing has been called as ordered upon the application of Mr. Robert Mahoney, Mahoney Builders of Revere, Massachusetts, for the purpose of considering the discontinuance of a certain portion of Walnut Street in Revere. Calendar item number 7, pursuant to Council Order C-13-17, hearing has been called as ordered upon the special permit application of Kang Leng Incorporated of Saugus, Massachusetts, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to modify a non-conforming standing accessory sign that exceeds a height of 20 feet and sign area of 20 square feet, and to replace the current roof sign 16 feet by 4 feet on Lot B at number 160 Squire Road. Calendar item number 8, pursuant to Council Order C-13-18, hearing has been called as ordered upon the special permit application of New Singular Wireless PCS LLC for a request to install 12-panel antennae and associated equipment at number 300 Ocean Avenue in Revere. Calendar item number 9, the Economic Development Committee report. Calendar item number 10, the Ways and Means Committee report. Calendar item number 11, the Legislative Affairs Committee report. Calendar item number 12 is a communication from the City Clerk calling for the local election and binding referendum relative to the host community agreement between the City of Revere and Suffolk Downs to be held on Tuesday, November 5th, 2013. Dated September 20th, 2013, dear councilors, I am herewith submitting to you the warrant calling for the local election and binding referendum relative to the host community agreement between the City of Revere and Suffolk Downs to be held in the City of Revere, Massachusetts on Tuesday, November 5th, 2013. Thank you for your attention in this matter. Very truly yours, Ashley E. Melnick, City Clerk for the City of Revere. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, William Francis Galvin, Secretary of the Commonwealth. Warrant calling the city election on Tuesday, November 5th, 2013. Suffolk County, greetings to the City Clerk of the City of Revere. In the name of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of the City of Revere who are qualified to vote in the city election. To vote at Ward 1, Precinct 1, VFW Post Number 6712, 150 Bennington Street. Ward 1, Precinct 2, Alfred C. Liston Towers, 45 Dolphin Avenue. Ward 1, Precinct 3, Revere Youth Center, 150 Beach Street. Ward 2, Precinct 1, Garfield Magnet School, 144 Garfield Avenue Music Room. Ward 2, Precinct 2, Carl Hyman Towers, 50 Walnut Avenue. Ward 2, Precinct 3, Carl Hyman Towers, 50 Walnut Avenue. Ward 2, Precinct 3A, Garfield Magnet School, 144 Garfield Avenue Music Room. Ward 3, Precinct 1, Abraham Lincoln School, Malden Street Entrance. Ward 3, Precinct 2, Abraham Lincoln School, Malden Street Entrance. Ward 3, Precinct 3, St. Anthony's Church, 250 Revere Street, Rear Entrance. Ward 4, Precinct 1, the American Legion Building, 249 Broadway, Front Entrance. Ward 4, Precinct 2, the Central Fire Station at 400 Broadway. Ward 4, Precinct 3, Lighthouse Nursing Care Center, 204 Proctor Avenue. Ward 5, Precinct 1, Point of Pines Fire Station, 140 the Linway. Ward 5, Precinct 1A, Jack Satter House, 420 the Boulevard. Ward 5, Precinct 2, Jack Satter House, 420 the Boulevard. Ward 5, Precinct 2A, Freeman Street Fire Station, 2 Freeman Street. Ward 5, Precinct 3, Revere High School, 101 School Street. Ward 6, Precinct 1, A.C. Wayland School, 107 Newhall Street Cafeteria. Ward 6, Precinct 2, A.C. Wayland School, 107 Newhall Street Cafeteria. Ward 6, Precinct 3, North Revere Fire Station, Engine Number 3, 3 Overlook Ridge. On Tuesday, the 5th day of November 2013, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the following purpose: to cast their votes in the city election for the candidates for the following offices: Councilor at Large, citywide; Ward Councilor, all wards; School Committee, citywide; Binding Referendum, citywide. Question 1. Casino Referendum. Shall the City of Revere permit the operation of a gaming establishment licensed by the Massachusetts Gaming Commission to be located at the Suffolk Downs property off of Winthrop Avenue? A yes vote by a majority of the votes cast for this ballot question will allow Suffolk Downs to file an application with the Massachusetts Gaming Commission for a license to develop and operate a gaming establishment at the Suffolk Downs property under the terms of the host community agreement summarized below. A no vote by a majority of the votes cast for this ballot question would prevent Suffolk Downs from filing a license application with the Massachusetts Gaming Commission. Summary of the host community agreement between the City of Revere and Suffolk Downs, dated August 28, 2013. Below is a summary of the principal terms of the host community agreement, the HCA, between the City of Revere, the city, and Sterling Suffolk Racecourse LLC, Suffolk Downs, for a proposed resort-style casino at the Suffolk Downs racetrack property. A complete copy of the HCA is available on the city's website at www.revere.org and on the Massachusetts Gaming Commission's website at www.massgaming.com. A hard copy of the HCA may be obtained at the city clerk's office. This summary is qualified in its entirety by the complete HCA. This summary has been approved by the city's solicitor and is published in accordance with Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 23K, Section 15, Subsection 13. The project. Suffolk Downs proposes a resort-style casino at the Suffolk Downs racetrack property located partially in the city and partially in East Boston. Suffolk Downs proposes to invest approximately $1 billion to develop the casino and make improvements to the regional transportation infrastructure, and expects to generate approximately $1 billion in gaming revenue each year once the casino is fully constructed. The project is expected to create 2,500 construction jobs and 4,000 permanent jobs. If approved by the voters of Revere and Boston, Suffolk Downs will need to win a casino license from the Massachusetts Gaming Commission and various permits from state and local agencies in order to develop the project. The HCA would remain in effect for as long as Suffolk Downs has a casino license. All of Suffolk Downs' obligations under the HCA are contingent upon the Gaming Commission issuing a casino license to Suffolk Downs. Financial terms of the HCA. In order to mitigate the impacts of the casino on city residents, businesses, and municipal services, the HCA requires that Suffolk Downs make the following payments to the city. Initial payments: $8 million split into two installments of $4 million each, due on or about July 15, 2014 and May 1, 2016. Prepayments of the Community Impact Fee. Starting on May 1, 2017, an annual prepayment of the Community Impact Fee of $4 million to be paid in each city fiscal year until the casino opens. Community Impact Fee. Once the casino opens, Suffolk Downs must pay the city either a minimum payment or a percentage of gaming revenues, whichever number is higher, as follows. Year 1, minimum payment $4.25 million or 1% of gaming revenue. Year 2, $4.75 million or 1.25%. Year 3, $5 million or 1.25%. Year 4, $5.5 million or 1.50%. Year 5 and thereafter, $9 million or 1.50%. In addition, in any year where gaming revenue is $1.25 billion or more, as adjusted for inflation, 1.75% of gaming revenue. In any year where gaming revenue is $1.5 billion or more, as adjusted for inflation, 2% of gaming revenue. Example 1. If gaming revenue in year 1 is $350 million, the city would receive $4.25 million. Example 2. If gaming revenue in year 4 is $1 billion, the city would receive $15 million. Example 3. If gaming revenue in year 8 is $1.3 billion, as adjusted for inflation, the city would receive $22.5 million. Tax payments. Suffolk Downs would continue to pay real estate taxes to the city, currently about $340,000 per year. Any increase in Suffolk Downs taxes beyond 5% per year would be deducted from the Community Impact Fee, excluding certain anticipated improvements. This cap on tax increases would expire if Suffolk Downs makes major improvements to the Revere side of its property. Employment opportunities and local purchasing. Suffolk Downs must hold job fairs and vendor fairs and use best efforts to meet the following goals: construction jobs, 10% Revere residents or more for future projects; permanent jobs, 10% Revere residents or more for future jobs; local purchasing, $7.5 million per year from Revere businesses. Transportation improvements. In order to mitigate the traffic impacts of the casino and address existing transportation problems, the HCA requires that Suffolk Downs make the following improvements: Boardman Street flyover, Route 1A, and Boardman Street, approximately $25 million. Route 1, Route 16 interchange, improvements and planning for future improvements, approximately $2.5 million. Route 16, Revere Beach Parkway, Harris Street intersection, approximately $1.6 million. Donnelly Square, approximately $860,000. North Shore Road, Revere Beach Parkway, Tomasello Drive intersection, approximately $1 million. Beachmont streetscape improvements not less than $200,000. Route 1A planning for future improvements, approximately $150,000. Copeland Circle planning for future improvements. Suffolk Downs Blue Line Station improvements. Bicycle access improvements. Pay the city $1.267 million to complete improvements at Mahoney Circle, Brown Circle, and Route 60 Revere Street. Other obligations of Suffolk Downs. Security for payments. Provide a $5 million letter of credit to secure the community impact fee payments. 18% monthly penalty for late payments. Requests that full compliance with the HCA is a binding condition of its casino license. Community projects pay $2 million towards the renovation of Harry Della Russo Stadium. Pay $1 million towards the construction of a new city youth center. Construction, parking, and other impacts. Enter a construction mitigation agreement with the city. Prohibit employees and contractors from parking on city streets. Mitigate the impacts of any off-site parking facilities. A 3-year limit on the use of Wonderland Greyhound Park for off-site parking absent city approval. Work with the Division of Insurance to address proposed car insurance rate increases related to the casino. Miscellaneous obligations. Implement a responsible gaming plan to address compulsive gambling. Support city applications for payments from the State Community Mitigation Fund. Maintain horse racing and horse racing payments to the city. Pay for a master plan to guide the future development of the Wonderland Greyhound Park property. Reimburse the city's consultant and legal costs. Work with the city to create a community advisory board to expand employment and vendor opportunities. Provide incentives for employees and patrons to utilize other businesses located in the city. Ensure that city taxi and livery businesses have equal access to the casino. Obligations of the city. Hold the referendum election. Support permitting for the casino project to the extent permissible by law. Support and facilitate permitting for future related development in the city to the extent permissible by law. Not sign HCAs or surrounding community agreements with other casinos unless required by the Gaming Commission. Generally support the casino project to the extent permissible by law. File and consider zoning amendments requested by Suffolk Downs. Reopener provisions. As permitted by the Gaming Commission's regulations and the HCA, the City and Suffolk Downs may reopen the HCA if state or municipal agencies require changes to the transportation improvements. Suffolk Downs expands the casino beyond the Suffolk Downs racetrack property or to the Revere side of the property. Regulations of the Gaming Commission require that additional terms be added to the HCA. The Gaming Commission does not make compliance with the HCA a binding condition of Suffolk Downs casino license. Non-material terms or typographical errors need to be amended. Hereof fail not and make return of this warrant with your doings thereon at the time and place of said voting. You are hereby directed to deliver an attested copy to the precinct wardens given under our hands this 23rd day of September 2013, and it's attested to by Ashley E. Melnick, City Clerk. Calendar item number 13 is a communication from the mayor relative to the audited financial statements and management letter for the end of year, June 30th, 2012. Dated September 20th, 2013, dear councilors, please find enclosed audited financial statements for the City of Revere as of June 30th, 2012. These statements were prepared by the independent certified public accounting firm of Powers and Sullivan, LLC. These statements are completed with footnotes included. I have also enclosed the management letter, which makes observations along with recommendations that the city take to improve our control functions. These recommendations have been reviewed by my financial staff and wherever possible will be implemented during FY 2014. If you require any additional information, please contact me. Sincerely, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. And this has been Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, September 23rd, 2013. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the Council.